Alright guys, got a pretty good hunt coming to you this morning. Was able to get another deer down this weekend, actually on a little honey hole plot. First piece of ground I bought, 15 acres, but stay tuned for some of the footage. I'll give you an update of how the season's going, kind of some of the things that we're noticing, some of the things that we're seeing, and a post-shot interview. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright guys, so we're back at it. In a spot we've hunted 3 times now on the home farm. This will be the 3rd set. Killed a nice doe out of this spot. So hate hunting a spot this frequently, this early, but frankly I don't have many tree stands hung, and I wanted to get in here pretty quiet without disturbing too much, and I'm seeing deer out of this spot. Also, for whatever reason, the wind has been perfect for this spot. Again, I've got a cedar thicket in front of me, and I've got, several funnels in and around here, so I really want to vet this spot out for the future. But the wind is blowing away from every funnel. I mean, every funnel I got, the wind's blowing away from. It's blowing basically in my face. So, got a lot of green fields around. It seems like the deer are really on green. Last night when I sat at the farm, I saw close to 30 deer, 4 decent bucks. So this spot sets up really nice. So I'm not going to be too loud or too rambunctious, but I do have the GoPro with me tonight, so I might get something on video. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Alright guys, back at it today. In a familiar spot. Wind sets up good for it. Been seeing deer out of this spot, so we're just going to keep pounding it until we don't see no deer, and then we'll give them a rest. Wind's blowing over my right shoulder to a standing cornfield over there, in that direction. I've got a cedar thicket in front of me. Just one little doe coming in, or one little deer coming in, and I'll probably see her tonight. She just bounded off a few yards and I think bedded down over in the cedars over there in front of me. So we'll see. We'll see what we got going on today. Deer've still been hitting green. It's been a few days since I've been out in the woods, so we'll see how things progress. But got a lot of work done today on the farm, and so just enjoying a nice little break here out in the deer woods. Alright guys, we're in this saddle this afternoon. Walked in here, did a little bit of e-scouting in the map, and thought we had a pretty good feel for what this spot was going to look like, but turns out you can't assume anything until you get boots on the ground. This is on the far southeast side of the property, the home property here. And we're up on a plateau that runs for about 400 yards west. Fence line is about 100 yards due south of me. And we've got a bluff over here to my left, which is east. The wind is coming from the west, so it's blowing out over this flat here. And expecting most of the deer to come from the cedar thicket right in front of me here. That's in front of me and to my right. Planned on doing a little more scouting, but once I got up on this plateau and saw how thick it was, I knew I was in a spot where deer are going to be bedded. Acorns are falling like mad right now. And I already crossed 2 different trails with droppings on them, as well as right underneath me I have a nice horn rub on a tree. So least a week, maybe 2 weeks old, but it just shows me that deer are using this the way that I think they're using it. They're coming out of those cedars and coming into these oaks up on top of this hill here before they feed out into whatever destination food they want. Right now, they really don't have to go to anywhere to feed because the acorns and the native browse is just so thick right now. So stay tuned. Hopefully we'll get something on the ground for you. I do have the GoPro tonight, and we're actually in the saddle hunting. So it should be a fun evening. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Alright, guys, so we're back at it this morning. So I ended up seeing 6 deer last night. And then it started absolutely pouring on me as I was getting out of the saddle. So today, I've got some family commitments. Unfortunately, this is the first good cold front. And I've had these commitments for at least the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks probably. So, going apple picking with the family, but decided to sneak out here, try to get a set in this morning. The wind is actually coming from the north. Typically this spot I've hunted with a southeast wind, and now we have a northwest wind, really. So it'll be interesting to see how an opposite wind direction affects any movement. We did have some standing corn over my right shoulder, which is now cut corn, so that will also have an effect. Saw several deer, a lot of deer movement last night around 1 or 2 o'clock on the trail cameras. So expecting maybe some late morning movement this morning. Have to be out of the stand by about 10. So cross our fingers. It's about 7:45 right now. We've seen some turkeys. Heard some turkeys. Really haven't seen any deer though. So crossing our fingers that something will get up and move with this cold weather. Anyway, stay tuned. Doe number 2 down. Andrew 2, Doe 0. Yeah. Didn't even get to do an opening morning interview this morning. We're actually on a spot I have not hunted yet this year. It's actually the first piece of ground I've ever bought. It's 15 acres, but man, it is productive 15 acres. Goes to show you don't need a lot to kill deer. You just gotta be in the right spot. And so this spot sets up. I'm actually hunting over what used to be a food plot, and I kept a food plot in here 2 years in a row, but then I realized that the deer were just eating local browse anyway and weren't really meandering to this food plot at all. So I've just left it bare, left it growed up, but the deer congregate here and they'll stage here before they go out into the green fields to my south. We've got a wind out of the west, I believe, a westerly wind that's blowing over my left shoulder. I walk in the path right over there. Let me see, right there is the path I walk in. And so I was walking in, the wind in my face, I was able to get in here quiet. Got in here a little late because it's quite a drive from the house, but had 5 does. And it was weird because there's 4 adults and 1 baby. So I had group of 5 does come up out of the bottoms there, come feed into this food plot, eating acorns, and smoked one at about, 15 yards. They meandered at like 36, 40 yards for a long time, but I wasn't going to take that shot, especially since it's already got meat in the freezer. I wanted a chip shot, and sure enough, she gave it to me. And boy, we put it to her, that Annihilator broadhead, gold tip arrow, 530 grains, approximately, just blew right through her. She ran about, I want to say 30 yards, stopped, and then started tumbling, and she did a death run. And man, I heard her crash over there. I haven't got down. I see the arrow. I haven't got down yet out of the stand, but it's been a good morning so far. Good morning, good morning. I wished I'd have got it on film, and I might have it on film, but the GoPro froze up on me. It's real cold this morning, and that GoPro is quite finicky, so I may not have it on film. But my apologies for that. It was a fun hunt anyway, and we're gonna get down and go secure her, get her in the truck, get her back to the cooler, get her hung up in the cooler, and I might be able to go hang out later today. I don't know. It's good to have meat in the freezer. It's good to have 2 does down. That's a big deal because we were out of deer meat. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll pick you back up on the blood trail. Well, got down. Arrow looks amazing. It doesn't smell like guts or anything. It smells straight like blood. Buried into the ground about 3 or 4 inches on the other side of her. So we'll follow the blood trail. Pick back up on you. I got my boys coming down to help me. Blood trail. We'll see how they do this time. They didn't do so well last time. We'll see how they do this time, and we'll get after it. It's gonna be fun when they find her. I haven't found her yet, so we'll see. We'll take some pictures and stuff. I don't usually put them on social media, so I probably won't film much of the blood trail, if any at all. But we'll get a closing interview and get her drug out and pictures for you. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, it was a good morning this morning on the 15 acres, first property I ever bought. Ended up getting probably a double lung liver / gut. It looks like maybe it hit a rib or hit the shoulder. Came out a little farther back than what I had anticipated, but put it to her this morning. The bow did a great job. Got the elite something. I don't even know what bow I have. Got an elite bow, annihilator broadheads, gold tip arrows. Put the hammer down on her. She didn't go 100 yards. And like they say, dead deer don't run. So got another nice mature doe and meat from the freezer. Thanks for watching, guys.